Hi guys, and welcome back to my podcast. This is your host, Betty. And today I want to tell you, guess what? I'm excited to announce that I'm now a certified travel agent. What does that mean? Well, I now have the means to make sure that people get the best price for any and all of the travel needs. Need a family vacation? I got you. Travel for work often? I got you. Do you like to cruise? I got you there too. Always wanted to take a multi-country tour? I'm your new go-to for this too. So basically, by supporting my small business, you will be getting personalized services to ensure that all the travel needs are met. And I will save you time by researching the best price for the experience that you are wanting. I work only with vetted and trusted vendors who will go above and beyond to ensure client satisfaction. I will do all the work to ensure a perfectly planned trip takes place. So basically, for anything, feel free to contact me and schedule a free consultation to get a quote going for you right now. Any moment, come back here. So basically, what does this mean? It means that, as you know, I did my Bachelor of Science in Hotel, Restaurant, and Tourist Management. The reason that I went into that career is because I always wanted to work in the travel industry. I always wanted to travel, see the world, see so many things. When I started actually working within the industry, there were so many, when I went to school, to college, there were so many other realms, it was hotels and the rentals and the cars and so many, but it was, mostly, I guess they don't call it the travel industry, but it is what it's now. So basically, I went to school for that because that's what I wanted to do. My main focus was always going to be in the tourism, the travel part of that. And so I finally got certified. And it's nice, because now I get to access to all those booking places, and I'm actually part of a lot of big companies. I have access as a travel agent through their platforms like Carnival Cruise, AA Vacations, Expedia, TEAP, which is the Expedia side for travel agents, Celebrity Cruises, Royal Caribbean, Silver Sea, Disney Travel, which is cruises, parks, hotels, and more. I'm certified for all of that. Universal Studios, Norwegian Theater, which is a company that's a TripAdvisor company. Princess Cruises, Apple Vacations, FunJet Vacations, Travel Impressions, Southwest Vacations, United Vacations, Blue Sky Tours Hawaii, SeaWorld, and so many more. I have access to so many companies where I can book through them. I didn't do this just because I wanted to sell something. I did this because honestly, the perks that I'm getting, it's just I can get my own trips at a very with best price, basically there is. And the process, I went through this girl that I found on Facebook, or she found me, and it happens that we did the same career, and we were from the same town and everything, and she was working on that, and then she contacted me, and I said, okay, I'll see if I like this, and I went through one of the, what was it called? Well, I guess it was a meeting to know more about what it means to be a travel agent, whatever, which I already knew because when I was in college, I was going to take an internship to be a travel agent, but instead I chose rental cars. Life would have been so different if I had done that. But basically, I've been doing a lot of trainings, just watching videos, registering with all the vendors. I have to register myself with them. They have my professional email address, they have my website, they have my number, my ID, everything as a travel agent, so they know that I'm part of an agency, which my own business is called Travel by Betty Queen. And you know, I'm gonna have like my business course. I have a website. If you go to www.evotravelagent.com/travel by Betty Queen, you'll find my website. You can book yourself there. Like, you don't need me, you can book yourself there. But if you need my help, you can shoot me an email, you can send me a message, whatever, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, even through here, Spotify, if you need me. And yeah, and I can help you. Honestly, this is what I wanted to do for a long time, because that's what I love to do. I love traveling, and you guys know I love traveling. And I literally, I've been into those, like, I can plan a trip, just, you know what, like, I want to plan it today and I'm leaving tomorrow. Like, that's how, you know, how much passion I had into this. And I just love traveling. And within the last year, you know, after COVID happened, everything was so different, you know, with traveling. But I just felt like this is something that I wanted to do. And obviously the perks, if I can, you know, get paid and travel at the same time, like basically use it as a tax write-off or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a tax professional, but you know, basically all my travel can be included as part of my business, because now I need those experiences, so to be able to like cater and to like tell people, well, this is good, I've been there, this is good, you know, and it's really good. So some things that are very very important in this area, you know, we have like advising other people that want to be travel agents. Like, you gotta have detailed itineraries, set up calendar system. You have to be monitoring availability and pricing, be able to manage documents effectively, you know, stay flexible and adapt, and obviously always review and follow up with your clients, which is something that I gotta do. You know, I want to be there each step of the way, and whenever they're back, whenever you're done with your vacation, you know, let me know how everything went. If you didn't, just so I can make notes of myself of places that maybe I haven't gone to, but that I can know, well, there's this, you know, there's these things that people didn't like, or there's these things that people like, and then I can tell, you know, more people later on trying to do the same thing, like, hey, this is what some of my clients saw, so this is what this, and, you know, obviously there's so much. And especially like I said, trends and changes in the travel industry, like there's growing awareness and demand for sustainable and responsible tourism practices. The travelers are seeking for eco-friendly accommodation, supporting and responsible tourism practices, local communities, and choosing low-impact transportation options as well. So what does this all, you know, there's been the rise of remote work and digital nomadism. So basically that, with the COVID pandemic, the accelerated adoption of remote work has led to a rise in digital nomadism. Travelers are choosing to stay in places longer, with reliable, you know, and certain destinations where they want to stay longer, and where there's reliable internet access, co-working spaces, and a good quality of life. Basically, just, you know, you're not in one place anymore, just living here and there and everywhere, and you're just taking your work with you. And I think that's something that I really wanted to do. Like, if I could take my work anywhere, and I don't have to like go into the office and, you know, 9 to 5, whatever, 8 to 5. I don't have to do that anymore, because now I can set my own hours. But also, like, I have more flexibility, especially, you know, since I have my daughter. If she needs me, you know, if they come to school, whatever, you know, I can just go, because usually, you know, I can excuse, obviously, if I'm in meetings or in training or whatever, but it's always, it just has more flexibility. And then, you know, the travel industry also has more contactless experiences now that people are looking for. I know there's like contactless check-ins, digital boarding passes, touchless payments, mobile apps for itinerary management. There's so much people are just doing on their phones. You know, they just want to have it on their hand, like, hey, I don't need to print all this. I have it here in my phone. Here's my pass. Here's my stuff. Obviously, you know, your passport, you cannot have it like that, but you gotta do that one if you're traveling internationally. Obviously, other trends that are happening, there's more domestic and regional travel, since there was a lot of, you know, issues with the international travel during COVID. It's just the pandemic just changed everything, and now there's been a growing interest in health and wellness tourism, with travelers seeking experiences that promote relaxation, rejuvenation, and mindfulness. This is like if you go to a spa retreat, wellness resorts, outdoor activities focus on physical and mental well-being. This is something that I've been telling you, you know, it's basically when I travel, for me, it's like getting my mind off of things, you know, it's just for my mental health. I sometimes need to be in places, and this is what I want to offer people. Like, I literally just want to book something that is not like just a vacation. It has to be an experience, has to be peace of mind, like it's just liberating for people, you know. And obviously there's been more technology integration. Now there's the AI, you know, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, chatbots, and all that for booking and customer service and all that stuff. But we all know that nothing is perfect with those. It's like you ask a question and they're like, well, you know, this, and you're like, oh. Honestly, I just want to cater the best experience for everybody that, you know, if you need me to be your travel agent, travel advisor, travel friend, whatever. And, you know, there's also, we have to be updated and everything, like free cancellations. Like we just saw about the airlines that now they have to reimburse people when they cancel or when they delay their trips and all that. There's been a lot of commotion on that, but also, you know, that people want to have places like hotels and stuff where they can have free cancellations, because if something happens, you know, or travel insurance coverage or changes in basically dates or whatever, people want to have flexibility, because who wants to like be stuck paying something that you don't really need? We understand things happen, but also like I'm one of those people that I'm like, I will never book a hotel and then say, oh, this is just for now, and then I'll book another one later and cancel this one. Because no, I just don't like that. I just don't like taking somebody else's spot, basically. So, you know, right now the travel industry is focused on recovery and rebuilding efforts post-pandemic, including destination marketing campaigns, infrastructure improvements, and initiatives to regain traveler confidence. And I think we've been seeing that all over the social media. Like, people are just traveling, people are just saying, hey, you know, I'm dropping my job and I'm working in this place, doing remote work, even though a lot of companies are fighting the remote work. Like, people just don't want to like stay stuck in a place where they don't feel appreciated more than anything, and they don't feel like they're being compensated. So if the fact that they can be able to like travel and, you know, do their work or whatever, you know, and that's another thing, like, it's not just for fun that I will do. I will, you know, if you need a trip for work, like a conference, whatever, you know, honeymoons, weddings. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing weddings per se yet. I'm not a wedding planner, but, you know, just like planning the traveling part is something that I could help with. Parks, tickets, just flights, anything. And honestly, all this gives me so much joy, just like saying it. Every time I say all of these words, just like about this travel experiences that everybody could get, like, I'm gonna live vicariously through everybody. Like, if they're going to Europe, if they're going to Hawaii, if they're going to Mexico, if they're going to the South America, Canada, wherever, I'm gonna be living through them, because I feel like those experiences, like, I'm living them, because they're gonna get to tell me how it was, what they like, what they didn't like. And, you know, it's good. I'm a person that likes to read reviews when I go anywhere, so it's basically, you know, perfect. And like I said, I already have my bachelor's degree in that, so all I needed was the title, the certification, so now I am. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, me telling you a little bit of, you know, this change in my life. And like I said, need anything, just send me a message, whatever. I'll be here. If not, I'm still here. Continue listening to my podcast. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.